I'm Jadalyns, and my project is on Miami Indian Indiana. Miami Indian tribe is once located in the western part of Ohio. They lived in camps and villages, and the only time they stayed permanently in a camp or village was in the summer. The roles of the tribe were that men had to hunt and be warriors for the tribe. The women's roles were to cook, grow crops, watch over the children, and do most of the chores. The children's roles were to do the chores that were left. They didn't get as much time to play as we do now. But both men and women took part in storytelling, artwork, music, and medicine. The language that they speak is the Miami, Illinois language, even though then no one really speaks it. Miamis interacted with tribes all over the Great Lakes region, and even further. The name they call themselves is Miami. Indians, downstream people. White explorers discovered the Indians in the mid-1600s. In 1757, the smallpox took toll on the tribe and wiped out most of them.
That's okay, hon. Go ahead. Just keep going.
Chief Little Turtle was a war chief of the tribe then. He got his role during the Revolutionary War against a French force allied with the Patriots. He defeated the French military adventurer Auguste de Loblaine by leading an attack on his camp, killing him and 30 of his men, and he got his role. This is their logo. This is a Miami child. This is a Miami woman. And deer or bison was the main source of their hunting food. It was the main source of meat. This is Chief Little Turtle. This is a wigwam, what they would have lived in. And this is a hunting. This is a bear paw. I call him Bear Paw because his name is Crazy Bear. And he's wearing his ceremonial outfit, right?
Ceremonial. The ceremonial outfit is when a person that's designated of the tribe that can perform weddings and funerals and healings and stuff like that. So they wear a ceremonial uniform costume like this. What else? No, you didn't. I see you doing good. Many years ago, when she said that smallpox wiped out most of the Miami Indian tribe, Miami Indian tribe 100 years ago used to be the largest Indian tribe in the United States. And through smallpox was one way that our tribe grew smaller. The other ways is that you had other warring tribes. When we had the entire Ohio, Indiana Valley, Illinois, we had that whole valley, that whole area. The Sioux Indians would come and make war with us, and then we had the Ojibwas from Minnesota that would come and make war with us. And then we had the Dutch, when they came over on their boats, they paid the Iroquois to come also war against us. So our tribe dwindled, and from the largest tribe, we're probably one of the smallest tribes. There's probably only 800 of us left now. So, and most of them are on the reservation up in Indiana. We were also part of the Trail of Tears that you might have heard about, and most people hear about the Cherokees, but the Miamis were also on the Trail of Tears, where we were forced to go on reservations in Oklahoma. Our band, like the Cherokees, rebelled and went back to their native states. That's why you have northern and southern Cherokees, North Carolina and Oklahoma. The Miamis are the same way. We have Indiana, and we also have Oklahoma reservations. So we have northern and southern Indians.
Aren't you related?
I am related to Chief Little Turtle. It goes back to one of his daughters that we were mentioning in our hereditary. I'm also related to Chief Godfrey, Francis Godfrey, who was the last war chief, and I'm a direct descendant of him, the last war chief of the Miamis. And back in those days, like she said in her report, is that the French, the first French-American War, the Indians went with the English, or the Americans at that time, and the Miamis actually had the largest victory of any Indian tribe, including Custer and those things that you hear about. The Miamis had the biggest victory in those days. The second time when it was the English war, because the English did not, in the first war, did not keep their promises to us, we went with the French. And there was a huge powwow of chiefs of different tribes. One of them you might have heard is Tecumseh. And he went with the English this time, and sort of went with the French. Unfortunately, we lost that war. But, yeah.
I've got to jump in. Would you explain some of the regalia?